Hello, my people. How are you doing today? So if you've ever wanted to invest in US companies like Apple, Tesla, Amazon, directly from Nigeria, I'll show you how to do that safely and easily right here on Bamboo app. And I'm going to walk you through it step by step. So assuming you don't have Bamboo already downloaded, you want to go to App Store on your iPhone, or you want to go to Play Store on your Android. It's available for everyone. So you're going to type Bamboo over here. So let's just go through it. So click on search. Now this is the one. Take note of this logo right here, okay? So you open the Bamboo app. All right, so we're right here on the app. So once you go into the screen, this is gonna be your home screen right there, okay? So on this side, I'm just gonna run through the app features real quick. On this side, you have your wealth. It's gonna show you your investment in USD. You might not see this unless you start investing, but this is what I have on my screen. Okay, so you have your portfolio. Portfolio talks about your total investments. Okay, and then you have the USD wallet, you have the Naira wallet as well. Okay, so the Naira wallet is simply where if you move money from your bank account, that's where your money goes into, and then you invest from your wallet, you start buying shares. So now let's get right into it. So if you go over here on this button, invest, right? You're gonna see the options to invest. They have investing in Nigerian stocks, they have treasury bills, they have Naira. I love Bamboo because they have a lot of features on their app, right? Now, but what I want to look at today is how to invest in US stocks. So you see, when I clicked on US stocks, it gave me the search bar where I can put in any stock of my choice and then look it up. So I'm gonna use a random stock. Let's say I say BITF. Okay, so Bitfarm is a stock that trades on the US exchange. Or let me use a stock actually. I'm going to use Apple. Okay, so if you click on Apple over here, it's going to show you the price of Apple. One share of Apple today is about $268. Right, so if I click on it, it gives me this window right here. And then I like Bamboo because they have this portion where you can look at the stock features. You want to compare it to other stocks. They'll give you their maybe analyst reports of what they think the stock will do in future. It's projected to go up to 271 if you buy at 268 today. So if you go down, it gives you a bit of history about the company, about what the company does really. All right, so and then you go ahead and click on this buy button right here. So it's just going to tell us that the market has closed at this time. Just for your information, the US stock market opens at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time every day and closes at about 4 p.m. every day. So if you're in Nigeria, 9:30 Eastern time, this should be around 3:30 p.m. Nigerian time, and of course 10 p.m. Nigerian time. So that's the window you can buy, especially if you want to do a market order. I'll show you the difference right now: market order and other types of order. All right, so we'll go over here. I'm just gonna say, go ahead and show us what we want to see. So on this side, it says how to buy. I love Bamboo for this. Bamboo tries to break down the steps on how to make a purchase. Now, these are the different ways to buy, right? And that's where people get it mixed up. Now, buy now, right, means you want to buy this stock at the current price. So you want to buy Apple at the current price today. So you're just gonna say, what quantity do you want to buy? That's what he's asking us. Now remember that the fact that a stock is about 268 doesn't mean you buy the entire stock. You can actually buy what they call fractional shares. You can buy part of it. So you can say, okay, give me the one of $100. It's like going to the market and they say a bag of rice is, I don't know what price it is now. Or let's say they say a bag of rice is 100,000 and you say, hey, I don't want 100,000, just give me 1 cup of rice. I just want to go and cook 1 cup of rice, right? Okay, so that's what it means. You can decide to buy the one of $10. It doesn't really matter. So he's just telling us now that if you buy $10, you're only buying 0.03 quantity of the shares, okay? And you go ahead and say, hey, review order, and then you place the order to buy. That's it. Voila. If I place order right now, it's telling me that the market has closed. Your order will be executed at 7:30 a.m. MST. I'm actually on Mountain Time, but you want to use the Eastern Time, but that's the New York time. Okay? And then you hit continue, and then it's already sending the order. So it's going to queue the order for me, and then to tell me that I've bought Apple shares. Okay? That's it in a nutshell how to buy. But you want to also look at some other features over there that we saw right there on the page. So let's go back to Apple. On this side, we're going to go back here. So limit order means you want to buy the stock at a price lower than the current market price. So it's a way to buy the stock on the cheaper side. This is very self-explanatory, right? So I'll give you an example. You go to the market, you're trying to buy a bag of rice and they tell you that the bag of rice is 100,000 and you say, hey, price is going to drop next month, so I'm going to give you 80,000, okay? So that when it drops, you buy for me. I don't want to buy today. Buy today means buy now. So instead of buying 100,000, I'm going to give you $80 because I believe that next month is going to drop. So buy for me next month, but I'm going to give you money now. That's what a limit order is. So if you go to a limit order, it's asking you enter the maximum price you want to buy. So you can just say, oh, it's 268 today. I believe it's going to drop to 200, and you put $200, and then you click on proceed. It's going to ask you how many do you want to buy, number of shares. I say, okay, buy 2 for me. That's going to be $400. So this expiry date talks about how long do you want us to keep this your order to buy. So assuming tomorrow it doesn't drop to $200, they're going to keep trying to buy for you every day until they catch it at your price. Yeah, this is if you want to set a specific date, but I think if you don't set a specific date, it's just going to try to buy within the next 24 hours for you, and then you hit proceed, and then you go ahead and buy. Okay, I'm not going to buy that much today, so I'm going to go back and show you this other feature here. It says stop order. Buy this stock at a price above the current market. Is a way to catch the stock on its way up. So why do I want to buy something above the current market price? So let's assume you go to the market, you want to buy a bag of rice, 100,000, and you say, hey, I want to buy it at 105,000 Naira. Most people buy shares, assuming you trade. I think this will be done by traders. So they want to make sure that the stock is going to go up. I want to make sure I'm buying a stock that is actually going to rise. Basically, that's what it means. I want to make sure I'm buying a stock that is going to rise because I have plans of selling it later. That's why I want to select this option, and then we'll do the same thing, and then we key in the order. Now we're going to look at a few more features here, and then we call it a day. So remember that we just did an order. We bought Apple today. We bought fractional shares of Apple. On this side, if you click on this, if you want to see the order you already bought, you want to see how many shares you bought and all of that, and see the progress on these shares. So you come over here, you go to this portfolio US stocks, right? So it's in my queue already, so it's going to buy when the market opens. So I'm going to go over here instead. So assuming you have an existing share, right? You have a stock you've already bought earlier, and then you want to sell, right? So what you do is you come over here on the portfolio side, you click on US stocks portfolio, and then you go down a little bit. Assuming you want to sell this one, remember we're just doing this for education purpose only. And then you click on the stock you want to sell, and then you click on sell. It's telling us that the market has closed because I'm actually doing this after market closure. And then I click on this and it says sell. So you want to sell now, right? It's asking me what quantity do you want to sell. I say, hey, I want to sell 10 of these shares, and then I go ahead and review the sell order, right? Then I place order. It's going to sell for me. Okay. And the other thing I want to do, I want to say, okay, limit order. So the same way you have limit order on the buy side, you can also do limit order on the sell side. So assuming the price is this today, and I say, hey, don't sell it at this price, sell this with stock gets to $10, okay? And I say, I click on proceed, it's going to key in and sell. So that's how you make gain on shares. Assuming you bought it $4 and you don't want to keep monitoring it all the time. You say, hey, sell it when it gets to 10. It might take 6 months or thereabouts. Any day it gets to 10, the platform is going to sell for you right away. Okay, that's how you sell. Or you want to say stop order, sell this stock at a price lower than its current market price, a way to limit losses on the stock. Basically, if stock is crashing, it's a bad business, it's going down, you don't want it to crash to zero. You don't want to be left with the empty bag, right? So you just want to say, okay, I bought this stock for $4, but if it crashes to about $3, go ahead and sell for me. Then you select the price you want to sell, and you go ahead and sell. So it's a way of minimizing your losses, right? Okay, so I think, yeah, that's it in a nutshell. So I'm just going to touch on how to fund your account as we begin to wrap up. So over here, you have add money, withdraw money. So if you sell a stock, it's going to be available for you to withdraw, right? So, and then to add money, you have several ways of adding money. You can add money to your US wallet. You can add money to your Naira account. Assuming I want to add Naira, I can say, okay, let me add 100,000 Naira. Say, okay, make deposit. It's giving me the exchange rate for Naira to US dollars. And then I say, hey, deposit. So you can actually transfer money direct from your bank account. If I click on this, so if I click on that, it's going to show me like a Naira wallet where I can deposit money. Okay, so if I click on this credit card, I can actually deposit money using my ATM card, as we call it back home, right? My debit card or my credit card. So I deposit money over there, And then I can also do a wire transfer, right? So you can go to the bank, do a SWIFT via the bank, and then you fund your account. But the most convenient for me, I think, is this direct transfer, and I've used it a couple of times. All right, so that's how you deposit. You can also deposit USD. So if you have US dollars, you can actually select US dollars and then you deposit. In that case, it's going to give you the same options. You want to deposit USD, you can actually deposit USD from your Naira account. So do the transfer as well. So same thing, right? So that's how you fund your account, right? Likewise, if you sell a stock or you fund your account or you make any gain, you want to withdraw it to your bank account, you come over here, you withdraw. Assuming I want to withdraw this money I have on the account, I say withdraw $54. Then I do continue. Now responding. Oh yeah, it says select destination. You want to select it, withdraw it directly to your bank account, right? To your Naira account. If I click on this, it's going to ask me for my Naira account. It's going to withdraw straight to my Naira account, and it says there's a little fee there for $5. Yeah, so one thing I have noticed about Bamboo really is that their fees are a bit on the high side. Well, you can say because they have like a third party they are working with in the US that helps them have that reach to the US stock market. I think they call it Drive Wealth. So you want to read up on the licensing they have in order to do this. I've been using Bamboo for about 5 years now. I think it's a pretty cool app, but their fees are a bit on the high side. Bamboo guys, look into these guys. All right, so now that's it for today. I hope you found that video helpful. And if you look at the comment section, you're going to see my Bamboo app link. Click on it, download Bamboo app. If you have any questions, you need guide on how to invest in the US stock market from Nigeria, feel free to reach out to me and I'll be happy to help you right there. All right, till I catch you next time, keep investing and have a good one. Bye.